Good morning everybody, this is Bunty Chawla from Fundamental Desk. Today I will be updating on the power sector and then the expectations from the RBI and then the global markets. Now under power sector, Uday scheme was launched in November 2015 which aims to bring ATC losses down to 15%, eliminating gap between cost of supply and revenue, thus making distribution utilities profitable by FY20. Now the key takeaways: 24 states or union territories signed MOU under UDAY, which represents 97% of total outstanding debt of DISCOMs of rupees 3.8 trillion as of March 2015. Currently, state bonds of rupees 2.3 trillion have been issued by the states. Savings in interest cost of rupees 12,000 crores was during 9-month FY17 as against cumulative DISCOMs of losses of around 67,000 crores in FY15. The savings and interest cost works out to be 13 paisa per unit, which is broadly similar to improvement in gap of cost versus revenue. ATC losses as on December 16 stood at 22.5%, which is lower than 24.6% and 24% in FY15 and FY16 respectively, which reflects a healthy trajectory. However, it is a still long journey to achieve the target of ATC losses to 15% by FY20. DISCOM's losses narrowed to rupees 50 paisa per kWh in 9-month FY17 from rupees 61 per kilowatt in FY16, while an improvement but a still long way journey with a target of zero gap by FY19. Now the tariff orders for FY18 issued by only 4 states till now. During the meet, it was mentioned that while tariff hike was a one way to reduce losses, it is not the only way. To that end, the center is focused on loss reduction and hence closely tracking revenue as well as revenue gap. Now, Ministry has clarified that Uday program was a supply side intervention and does not assure improved demand for power in the country. Lower generation growth could be attributed to the in context of first, overall weakness in industrial production, contribution from renewable and captive power plants, and third, improved power energy efficiency with implementation of programs such as distribution of ED bulbs. Now investment in this power sector is slowed down is in addition of thermal capacities would be more than offset by opportunities in the transmission and distribution segment besides investment in renewable sector. Overall, in 9-month FY17, power generation growth was around 5.3% excluding renewable and 6.3% including renewable, which has grown at 22% and is currently at 6% of total capacity. Now on the RBI monetary policy. Tomorrow 6th of April, RBI is most likely to keep key rates unchanged in its first review meet of FY18. The reason behind firming inflation and US Fed Reserve decision to raise rates last month. On the data per se, retail inflation has grown to 3.65 in February versus 3.17 in January due to rise in food and fuel prices. This shows that RBI is likely to go for status quo. On the global market, the US market has ended with modest gains and investors remain cautious ahead of the meeting between President Donald Trump and Chinese President. Dow Jones gained 39 points or 0.2%, while Nasdaq gained 4 points or 0.07% to close at 5899. Thank you.